And this is the Mercedes-Benz Rangers post-game show on a night where the figurative noise made from the Ranger offense in the second and third period had to have matched the literal noise inside the Ranger room following that first. Welcome inside our Delta MSG studios. 5-3, the Rangers over the LA Kings. John Giannone alongside Steve Valiquette. Boy, did this game ever turn on a dime after, as Joe Micheletti said, and probably rightfully so, one of the worst 20 minutes the Rangers have played all year to perhaps some of the best last 40.
Yes, and look, I think this is going to be the game where we look back in a few months and say everything changed for the Rangers. They're 4-1-1 in their last 6. Things are starting to move along. But after that first period, I never would have expected, thought, believed that they could come out and do what they did and dominate the way they did in the second period. There were no signs of life in the first period. So something happened. Somebody stood up, somebody did something, and it woke everybody up. And it takes everybody to change the momentum that was all against you in the first period to be able to come out like that and take ownership and take command of your season. I'm thrilled with the way they responded. It tells you everything you need to know about this team and how much character they have. I'm thrilled with the way they played that game after that first period.
And the word you used, responded. Perhaps the response that most stands out tonight was this insane 2.5 minutes early in the third period where the Rangers went from leading by a goal to absolutely surely we're going to take a 2-goal lead to giving up a tying goal to coming back less than a minute later and retaking the lead. It was nuts, and it's worthy of another introspection.
It was absurd. Yeah. And I think, once again, this will be one of those sequences we look back on and say, this is where the Rangers took ownership on their season. There were so many plays that were seesawing back and forth, and the Rangers, first of all, get a play at the net with Kakko. Now, the one thing Kakko has to do here is shoot sooner. The window to shoot, John, in the NHL, it closes. Shoot now, no. So he's learning right now that he doesn't have the time and space, and then it ends up in the back of your net, off the stick of Sean Walker, off the skate of Lafreniere. Can you imagine how Kakko feels going back to the bench? Shesterkin makes a save off of his helmet. What a heads-up play from Zibanejad to put it in the far corner, to use the asset of Kreider with his know-how and speed. Trocheck now patting Kakko on the bench, saying, relax, kid, we got this taken care of. There's a lot of emotion here, and you can see how these swings were massive in the third period. For Kreider here emotionally to be that charged up, and at this point, Lafreniere and Kakko are now really looking at, I think, these plays, and Lafreniere, you can imagine on the bench saying, bro, you got to shoot right now. Shoot there. You know, like, because guys are talking on the bench. They're probably a little more lighthearted about it now that the Rangers at that point go ahead 4-3. I just very proud to say that, you know, the team handled this challenge. And I'm telling you right now, this Los Angeles Kings team is a good hockey club. They're a playoff team. They defend really well. And for some reason, the Rangers were able to slice and dice through them like a knife through hot butter at points in this game where I just didn't anticipate it.
And you know what I liked on the Kreider ultimate game-winning goal? Kudos to the linesman Johnny Murray, who was inside the King zone when Zibanejad shot that puck from his own end of the ice. There was a chase for that puck. Yeah. Normally that thing is automatically whistled when the players get to the dots. The rule is not who gets to the dots first, it's who would get to the puck first when they get to the dot. And Johnny Murray determined there that Chris Kreider would get to the puck first. He did. He waved off the icing, and Kreider was able to score the goal. He added an empty netter. 2 goals on the night for Kreider. 5-3, the Rangers win. 6 minutes into the game, it's 2-0. I wouldn't necessarily say the Rangers showed signs or glimpses of what we would see over the final 40 in that last 10 minutes, but he's right. The first 10 minutes of the game were just wholly unacceptable.
Well, look, you're up against a pretty tough opponent. We talked a lot in the pregame show about how LA's very good in front of their own net. They're very good in the net front in front of Shesterkin. I think that one thing that definitely helped the Rangers out here in this game was that Calvin Pearson has not been playing well this year. And when the LA Kings are up by 2 in the first period, you still have 40 minutes to get to this guy. I think part of the confidence for the Rangers would be knowing that if we get 1, we can get 2, we can get 3, and we can really get a ball going here. And for Kreider, one more time, he and Zibanejad always seem to be sharing the load when it comes to getting a goal when we need it. And that's the most important thing. If you're going to be a leader in the locker room, you're going to have a voice, and you're going to have that box to stand on, you better be playing and performing well yourself. And that's neat for Kreider. He's doing it. He's getting it done. Mika, once again, makes just a brilliant play to get him set up on the go-ahead goal. But there's a lot there for the ownership of the team to take at least gratitude in the fact that their leadership group stepped up again.